When we first started this season, we started looking at the Cortez and what it represented, not only for Nike, but from an industry standpoint. We had some interviews with Jeff Hollister and Jeff Johnson, and we talked to them about the early days of Nike running and the early days of finding solutions for runners in terms of cushioning. The great thing about that was that it kind of led to where we are today from a creative standpoint in terms of hybriding product, and hybriding product for a purpose. So always looking for a solution, always looking to make the shoe better. One
of the things that we had always been confronted by is that footwear, in terms of its construction, hasn't changed. You start with a piece of material over the last, and if you want to make it stronger, you add another piece of material, and so on until you have a lot of overlays on the shoe. And that has been the formula for constructing a shoe upper for ages.
From the early stages of the creative process around hybrid, early conversations with Mark Parker revolved around the idea of when we're going to play with an icon, let's make sure that we're making it better, and it's very intuitive in terms of the innovation. So the new Cortez that we designed in 2009, the idea here was to look at running today, look at what we're doing with Bowerman, look at what we're doing with track spikes, and look what we did at the Olympics. So we played with the idea of flywire from an upper standpoint. It absolutely plays into the heritage of the Cortez in terms of making it very lightweight. So we've modernized the nylon with flywire technology. At the same time, Nike's a cushioning company from a platform standpoint. So we looked at natural motion, which running's using in their 1.0, 3.0, 5.0, and even 7.0 free running shoes. We looked at that technology, but wanted to keep the real kind of like essence of what the Cortez was. So we looked at the herringbone and said, let's follow the lines of the herringbone, but using natural motion technology. So now the shoe has natural motion, so it's very comfortable.
One of the things I think is the most interesting in using the Nike Cortez was it's one of the oldest products in Nike's history. It's one of the most, I think it's the oldest one we've continuously run. And to take two of the most recent functional icons and apply it to something that has that kind of history, there's something really nice about the marry of those technologies.
Before the classic Cortez, there was no cushioning in product. It was just a slab of rubber and then an upper. So what this did is it opened up like really the idea and the thinking around what a shoe could be. So from EVA you went to Phylon, and from Phylon you went to polyurethane, and from polyurethane you went to air, and then shocks, then natural motion, and fully there. So it really kind of led designers to think, you know what, I don't have to just look at one kind of inspiration point to come with a solution. And I think without the Cortez, sneakers today wouldn't be what they are.